I'm sorry that I had to do that. I really am sorry. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Hello again, everybody. Say hello when you enter. So I know who's here. Just say hello in the chat. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share and all the YouTube-y stuff. And I'm just so glad you're all here tonight. Special social comments display here. Oh, that's right. I forgot how to do that. Anyway, I hope this is working now. Just waiting for everybody to come back. I had to restart the stream. It's annoying as hell. I know. I think I'm going to put my other glasses on. So who's here with me? Say hello, hello, hello when you enter. Please. It was a good day here. It was a really good day here. And I hope everyone else had a good day. Who wrote today? Show of hands. Did anybody get any writing in? Hi, Bobby. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm so glad. But all the other stuff is working now, so it makes me happy. Did you have a good day, Bobby? Were you out slaying dragons and putting out fires? Sign in, please. Echoes of What's My Line? I don't know what that means, Linda. So did anybody else get any writing done? I was busy celebrating some book piracy stuff. Yes. Good for you, Linda. We did play Congratulations for you. Hi, Diana. I hope everybody had a great day. I really do. So tell me, what's going on, people? Yeah, firefighter. Well, I do. I've seen it, but I didn't know the sign in, please. I've heard about What's My Line, but I didn't know that line. You're not old. You can't be old. I'm not old. So what are your plans for the weekend? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Aw. Oh, okay. Diana says she got distracted with a cold. I do hope you feel better, dear. She has a plan in her head for a new story, not a romance, more of a sci-fi mystery or suspense. Cool beans. Cool, cool beans. I know Bobby's got something in the works, and I've seen the covers. And you all just wait. Just wait. Y'all are going to go over these covers. They are just absolutely fabulous. Backstitching this patchwork quilt of a book. There you go. Oh, welcome back, Aurora. Drink a lot of water. I stood outside while waiting for the taxi, and it was about 20 degrees. Oh, Dar is the queen. We bow at the feet of Dar Albert. She is the best at covers. The absolute best at covers. She did one recently for me for a foreign translation that I'm having, you know, all my books translated and stuff. And of course, I never think about a cover until it's ready to go live. And I don't know if I can, if I can show you what she did. I thought it was rather pretty nifty. Let's see if we can share screen window. That is not what I want. I just love her. I just love Dar. You earned the cold. Wink, wink. She's sipping water after today's news. Yes, I really am. I really, truly am. Go, downloads. Let's see if I can find this and share it with ya. That's Stealing Murray's Heart. This is for the Bowie Bride. It was a new cover for a foreign translation for the Bowie Bride for Portuguese, and I'm not seeing it in my downloads. Well, what the hell, people? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It should be here. Anyway, just trust me when I say it's absolutely gorgeous. I did not just do that. Am I back? Okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I don't know what the hell's going on with all this stuff tonight. It's driving me bananas. And everything is gone again. There you are. Oh my stars. I'm telling you people, it's just one of those days. Yeah, people will have to finally play face the music for their actions. Hi Edith. I'm sad. I'm just sad I missed it. I had a friend visiting, but glad I caught up on the news. Good for you. Twitter. What about Twitter, Diana? Yeah, technology is not my friend today. It really isn't. It threw me out of Facebook. I was attempting to write, but then your video popped up. Sorry about that, Bella. You should be in bed, darling. You should be in bed. You should. Hi, Rita. I'm trying to find this cover that Dar did for me, and I'm apparently just pushing wrong buttons, and I didn't ken why, and it just makes no sense to me, because I really want to show you this beautiful cover that she did for Portuguese. Let's see here. There we go. Found it. Now hopefully I can share this with you. Hi Amy. Bad influence. I'm a bad influence. Yes, I have been told that before. Is there another book after Lachlan's Heart to answer who the dying man is? Quite possibly, Renee. Quite possibly. But I had other stuff I had to do first. And I would like to do one. Yes, I would. But I can't make a promise. Yeah. I can't promise anything. Window. This one. Yay. Okay. Can you all see this? Can you see that beautiful cover Dar did? And this is for Portuguese. Isn't that just stunning? Whoops. I just love it. I think it's just absolutely, it's for the Bowie Bride. And I just love all these, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's all these little blue flowers, and there's the little, I call them fairies. I know, right? I thought so too. So anyway, I thought you all might like to see that. I just love Dar. I think Dar does a fabulous job. Yeah, I think so too. She is so talented. I just love her to the moon and back. I really do. I need to get her on here one night so she can listen to everybody tell her how much they love her. Yes, it definitely has a Scottish theme, but it's for a Portuguese translation, and sometimes you have to play to that particular market. There was another one she did for me that was just, I think it was for Germany, and it was just absolutely amazing. And I will find that too. And it's for the German files of Moira's Heart. There we are. And I am just so in love with this cover. It's not even funny. And I think I may have shown some of you, but not all. And I just love sharing. Yeah, you have to share. Yes, you have to keep in mind the culture and the country for each. Yes. Yes, I agree. So we're going to share a window, and we're going to do this one. This is the German cover. How gorgeous is that, people? Is that not just beautiful? And this is for Moira's heart. And I forget what hers and whatever that is. I can't read it. I don't know. It's German. Um, I just don't know. I just don't know. So I think it's just perfect. I do. I think it's just absolutely stunning. And I think everybody else does too. I know, right? Isn't that just freaking gorgeous? Even though it's Scottish, it has almost a little German spin to it, I think. Yeah, I love it too. This is one of my favorites. So anywho, we'll stop sharing that and we'll get back to the subject at hand. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, so what has everybody done today? What are your plans for the weekend? Who's going to write this weekend? I'm having lunch with my bestie tomorrow afternoon, but I am going to write in the morning. My bestie just got back from Germany from a little trip, and I haven't seen her in a couple weeks. And so I'm looking forward to lunch with her. But I'm definitely going to write in the morning, and I'll probably be writing Sunday. I know eventually I have to get my Christmas tree up, but I wanted to do it the other day, but there were too many people here. You're starting a new true crime this weekend to write? Oh, cool, Amy. Good for you. Let's say some congratulations for everybody doing stuff like that. Hang on. Congratulations. Good for you. I'm just so proud of everybody who's writing. Okay, do a brain dump tomorrow if your lungs don't hurt too much. There is something, hang on, I'll be right back. Right back. Don't go anywhere. This is important. Okay. I'm back. Let me grab my blanket. I'm cold. Anyway, for those of you who are suffering with colds, because cold season is upon us, I'm going to recommend something that someone recommended to me, and it's a tea, and it's called Breathe Easy. Can you see that? Breathe Easy. It has a strong black licorice feel to it. But I'm telling you what, a cup of this and you are breathing again in like less than an hour. And it's just, it's an herbal tea, naturally caffeine-free herbal tea, okay? But, yeah, Diane says, I love that stuff. When I'm out of my nebulizer treatments, I drink that. Well, I thought it was so interesting. I wasn't expecting that black licorice feel to it, or taste, or smell. And when I had my first cup of this was a couple years ago when I was so god-awful sick. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got it right. So in The Edge of Forever, which is originally titled The King's Courtesan, the king is very sick, and Francesca is there to take care of him, and she gives him licorice root tea. And I just thought that it was something I'd read somewhere, or somebody had told me, I don't know, but I didn't know if it was real or not. And it is. It really, really helps. It does. It opens up everything. So that is my recommendation. You can order it off Amazon. I've not seen it in the stores. So I have purchased it from the Zon. Bella says, I have 3 stories on the go, a short Christmas story from my group members, book 3 in one series, and book 1 in a spinoff. Well, Bella, gee, you slacker. I'm just kidding, honey. I'm just kidding. I've got so many books. Oh my gosh. So does anybody else ever feel like this? Like if you could just get like a thumb drive and like insert it into the brain and download all your books, and then just spend the rest of your life editing them, all the books you have in your head. Oh, it might be so helpful. Yeah, no sweetener or milk or creamer in your coffee. Yeah. When I'm sick, though, I don't want coffee. I like tea. I like my my Scottish tea. Skynet. Oh my God, yes, good. I'm not the only one. I just wish we could. Oh my God. I could just sit here and edit all day long. I wouldn't mind editing then. That would be awesome. So what do you want to talk about tonight? Start telling me and we'll discuss. Yeah, something like that for reading books. Nope, it would mean I'd need to edit those suckers and my brain couldn't deal with that. That's okay, Bella. Tea's best in the end. I won't put any milk in my tea. It has to be straight with a little lemon. Yeah, I don't put lemon in my tea. I don't. I will sometimes put honey in it when I'm sick, and then a little whiskey and make myself a hot toddy. I like those when I've got a cold. Someone else where I get my inspiration from earlier. Thank you, Diana. Where do I get my inspiration? I don't frickin' know. It's either straight up insanity or it's divine intervention. I'm not sure. But sometimes I'll be watching something, or somebody will say something and it's like, oh crap, I need to put that in a book. But what book do I put it in? And then all of a sudden it's just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. So the inspiration can come from anywhere, really, truly. I don't know if any other authors feel that way, but I'm just not sure where it comes from. A combo of both. Yes, I'm leaning more towards insanity, Amy, at this point. I really am. I got my inspiration for this story idea from a dream I was having and all those history shows about how the world may end. Oh, okay. There you go. But yeah, sometimes they come out of nowhere. It's like, oh wow, Yellowstone blowing its top and destroying the world set it off. Okay. I've got some post-apocalyptic type books that I would like to write a whole series. We'll see. But yeah, inspiration I think can come from anywhere. Hello to all the new people joining us. If you could say hello in the chat so I know who's here, I'd appreciate it. And if you could just hit that like button, it helps our algorithms. It really truly does. Bella says if you have a cold, then you need a shot of Irish whiskey in a glass, topped off with boiling water, a spoon of honey, and stab some lemon slices with about 5 cloves each and chuck that in the mug. I don't own cloves, Annabella. I probably should. Can you get those at Kroger? I've honest to God never looked for cloves. Is that the little things that look like peppercorns with with like claws around it and you put it in your hand? Oh wow. Cool. Hot whiskey Irish style. There you go. Oh, thank you, Linda. I love you guys. I do. I do. It's just been a great week. For those of you following along and those of you who may not have known, for all the new people, I was diagnosed. Yeah, the spice aisle. Okay. I will do that, Linda. Thank you. Will you send me a text tomorrow reminding me when I go to Kroger to check for cloves? I have to send my daughter texts all the time. Hey, I need to go to fill in the store name and pick up fill in whatever. Will you remind me to do that? I need all the help I can get. But anyway, for those of you new to the game, new to Friday Night Chats, I have recently been diagnosed with adult ADHD. And I was really stunned. Just absolutely stunned. I kept saying, I don't have adult ADHD. I'm just quirky. I'm just quirky. No, this is way beyond quirky. And all the stuff that I do, like piles of paper laying around, which I'm getting better at, adult ADHD without the hyper activity stuff. So it's attention deficit disorder with inattentiveness. And I don't know what the hell the acronym is for that, so I'm just saying adult ADHD. It's just easier. So anyway, I was recently diagnosed with that, and I didn't realize that with that comes depression, because it's like my life was just feeling out of control and chaotic, and then I just shut down. I just shut down, and I didn't want to do anything, and I wouldn't talk to anybody. I wouldn't take people's phone calls, and I'm like, the Zoloft they put me on is not working, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I finally got the diagnosis, and I'm on a new medication called Lexapro for the depression. And the past 2 weeks have been phenomenal. I cannot believe the difference. I just can't. I've been cleaning my house. I'm a neat freak. I am by nature. I don't like clutter. I hate clutter. I hate dust. I hate dirty dishes. I hate dirty floors. I hate dirty bathrooms. I hate unmade beds. But it had gotten so bad that I wasn't making my bed. I was sweeping maybe, oh, I don't know, every month. I might dust every 2 months. Scrubbing toilets as necessary. I mean, it was just really bad. And I would take 2 to 3 hour naps every single day, right? And it's just all this stuff. And I felt like I didn't have control of anything. So anyway, I have that diagnosis, and I love the Lexapro. It has helped tremendously. I have been cleaning. I have been organizing. I have been dusting. My bed gets made every day. I did wake up to a few dirty dishes last night, but in my defense, it was not my fault. But it's just, I just feel fabulous. Yeah, I had no energy, Diana. I had none. No, I don't want to come to your houses and clean. Sorry. I can barely keep up with my own. But anyway, with all that said, I'm also back to writing. And Orabilis, I just chucked everything I had. I had like 30,000 words written in that book. It'd taken me a year to write it. I absolutely hated it. I just hated it. It was just, I droned on too much. So anyway, I chucked that into the trash and started from scratch. And I'm telling you what, I'm loving this book. I am loving, 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 loving this book. I really, truly am. And it's just exciting and fun. And I feel great. I love being back doing what I love. And I have another video call with my psychiatrist this coming week. And I think that's when she's going to add the adult, I don't know, whatever, like Adderall? Is that what you take for attention deficit? Or something like that. She's going to add that to see if it will help with anything. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it does. Hello to everybody just joining us. Please say hello in the chat so I know who's here. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. Maybe share it with some friends. We're just chatting tonight about whatever the hell we want to chat about. Hi, Amy. Anyway, it's just been a good couple weeks. And I wake up in the morning and I'm not hurting all over. That was probably the biggest change out of everything. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose, and I don't want you guys. Okay, sorry about that. I just didn't think you all would want to sit here and listen to me blow my nose, because that's just freaking gross. Who else hates that when you're in a restaurant and somebody starts blowing their nose? Who hates that? I hate that. That just drives me bananas. Hi, Deanna. You feel like a burden. A burden to who, sweetheart? You're not a burden to anybody. You are here on this planet for a reason. You just got to figure out what it is, darling. But I'm sorry that you feel that way. Rena, hi Rena. She says, Adderall calmed my mind. Never realized sounds in the car. Well, yeah. I used to, one of the things I do that I didn't realize was like not, it wasn't, it's not that it's not normal, but it's another sign of the ADHD is just your eyes freeze. Does anybody ever have that? You're just, sitting there talking to people and then all of a sudden your eyes are frozen on something. You can hear them, but you're really not paying attention because your eyes are frozen. My kids called it zoning out. I just thought it was one of my quirks. I thought everybody did it. Apparently not. Well, that's okay, Bella, because there's an Adderall shortage. So even if it was legal, you probably couldn't get it. I don't know what she's going to put me on. I'll find out Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to that video call. And she is so, I love this woman. I cannot pronounce her name, but she's beautiful. And I just love her. I just love her. So anyway. So who's ready for Christmas? Show of hands. I have the Christmas lights up outside. And I have a couple of decorations in the house. I have not purchased one gift yet. Not one. Not one. So my husband and I, we don't purchase gifts for each other anymore. We do experiences. And I would like to go to the Father Highland Games in South Carolina in this summer. And so I'm going to suggest that to him as our experience gift. Oh, we use artificial trees. Now, I love real trees. Do not get me wrong. Love real trees. I think they smell beautiful. But I'm kind of a conservationist. I believe in, thinning herds of deer and stuff like that, right? But I love how evergreen trees look outside with their pine cones and the little birds and everything. Plus, no spiders in an artificial tree. No squirrels like in the Chevy Chase Christmas movie. Well, Rena, if you put up a fake tree, an artificial tree, just put up the top part, like on a coffee table, or put one of those, well, no, you can't do that with cats. You can do it with dogs, but you can't do it with cats. I'm just going to say good luck. I don't know how the hell to keep a cat out of the tree other than spraying it with water. I just don't know. Yeah, some people can't have a real tree because they have allergies and stuff. I don't decorate. Oh, because you have two cats. Yeah, I do. I like to decorate. One of the things I like to do is take my Christmas cards and put them on string, right? So, a couple inches apart. And then I like to drape it over the outside of my office door. I just love that. A cat force field. Yeah, just put something down there that scares them. There you go. There you go. Something you want, need, West, and read. I like the 4-gift rule. I do. Something you want, something you need, something to read. I like that. I do. So I have to tell you a funny story about our Christmas tree, right? Okay. So years ago when Kevin and I first got married, it was our first Christmas together married. And my mother was here for the weekend. And where? That's okay, Rena. It was a Sunday. It was a Saturday. It was a Saturday. Mom was here. She was staying the weekend. And Kevin decided he brought up the Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree was like 30 years old. It was an artificial 30-year-old Christmas tree. And it was just like, whatever. He says, we need a new tree. Now, he'd been drinking a few Pabst Blue Ribbon beers. And I said, okay, I'll drive. So I took him to Menards. And he picked out this gorgeous tree. I mean, this thing was beautiful. But it was massive. This is before our remodel, people. This is before we annexed half the front porch for the living room. This is when the living room was like 10 by 11. I mean, small, right? And I kept saying, honey, that's too big for our living room. No, it's not. I measured. Well, I'm glad you did, but you also had a few beers. So, couldn't argue with him. Couldn't argue with him. We get it home. He starts putting this thing together, and it takes up a third of the living room. I kid you not, a third of the living room. And my mom is just sitting there, and she is laughing her ass off. And she's like, I think he made a mistake and got the Rockefeller Center tree. So that's what we call it. It's the Rockefeller Center tree because it's so big. And it was so tall that we have 10-foot ceilings on this end of the house, but on the other end of the house, it's only 8 or 9 feet, right? So you had to take the whole top of the tree and bend it down. It's just hilarious. But I love this tree. I love this tree. I do. Yeah, he had his beer goggles on, right? Oh, that's sweet, Diana. That's cool. But we do experience gifts, and I want to go to the Highland Games in South Carolina. I just haven't brought it up to him yet. He ordered a few weeks ago, well, several months ago now, he ordered a Ford Lightning pickup truck. That's the all-electric truck, the crew cab, so it's a four-door. And they've sent him updates and stuff, and it went into production last week. So he's really happy. So I have a feeling that's what we'll be taking to the Highland Games next year. So I'm pretty excited about that. Put it in the yard, right? I would have to put it in concrete, Diana. I would just have to put it in concrete. If he knows you at all, he would get it as a Christmas gift. What is a Christmas gift? Oh, he knows me. He knows me better than I know myself. And I hate saying that, but it's true. He knows what I need, and he knows what I want. And that's all that really matters. So, anyway. So, what else do we want to talk about? What about Sassanat whiskey? I'm afraid it isn't as good as the authentic stuff. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Trip to Highland Games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's wanted to do that, too. He has. He's really wanted to do that. So, not been, but here the Arkansas Scottish Festival in Batesville is big. Cool beans. Oh, yeah. Yes, he really is a good husband. He is. He is. And after retirement, he thought he needed to work on his grouchy old man attitude. I said, no, that's not going to work. That ain't flying. Not with me. So, nip that one in the bud. And he said something one day, a few months after retiring. I said, no, wait a minute. You retired from your job. Not me. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Anyway, we have a good marriage, I think. We do. I love him. He's cute, and he looks great in a kilt. I do own a square of Scotland, Rena. That was a gift from my friend Hallie Bridgman a few years ago, several years ago. So I am Lady Tisdale. Kevin is Lord Tisdale. And it's pretty cool. So get a squishy hammer so whenever he does it, hit him over the head. Yeah, he would use it on me, and I don't necessarily like that idea. So anyway, we're not physically violent. So although I'm a hitter, and I don't mean like beat somebody up, I'm like, oh, you silly goose. And it has taken him forever. We've been married 17 years. And I'm trying really hard not to do that. And every now and then he likes to remind me, you're being violent. No, I'm not. It's just like, that's a love tap. He doesn't agree. Oh, that would be a good idea. That would, Amy. So, anyway, I think it's going to be a great weekend. Well, some of them are, you have to be careful, Diana, where you purchase it from. And we're not actually buying established titles. We're just buying a square foot of land in Scotland from the Scottish whatever trust, and then they plant a tree. So, yeah, and it's okay. I love it. I do. I love it. I think it's cool. So, I love Scotland. Have you all been following on Instagram, the Tartan Viking. If you haven't, you need to go look at my Insta, because I've been sharing a lot of his videos. He is gorgeous, and he is definitely going in a book. Oh, they aren't actually planting a tree? That's too bad. Yeah, right. Oh, anyway, it's just gonna be a great weekend. Next week's gonna be awesome. Um, just in a good place mentally, and oh, they aren't. Well, that just sucks, Diana. That just sucks. But we did get all this information, so like these folders, and just we thought it was really cool. So don't pee on my parade, Diana. Oh, Linda, you follow him on TikTok? Yeah, I like TikTok. Ooh, I will check into it later. Thank you, sweetheart. So it was just a chilly day. Kevin said it wasn't. I was just cold all day, watching trials, writing, following a missing child case down in Texas. Yeah. Didn't have any Advil in here. If it's a good idea, but it really sucks that they're scamming people. That really does suck. It does. It sucks when they try to scam people. I hate scammers. I do. You all know that. You all know that. Because, you know, not afraid to speak my mind when it comes to scammers, ne'er-do-wells, and thieves. I am by no means perfect. I really am not. I'm the furthest thing from perfect that there is. But at least I'm honest. And I don't screw people. I don't scam people. Dinah says they didn't find Michael Vaughn in that backyard, but the dogs found traces of a deceased body, so they think he was there, but they moved him. Oh, that sucks, Diana. I'm talking about, yeah, Bite Me Day. Bite Me Day. What day of the year is that? It's November, right, Amy? It's every November something. We shall celebrate his Bite Me Day. Yep. I'm the least perfect person I know. Any news on having another Write Like a Pro conference? It was the best time. Oh, thank you, Rena. I did put that off. COVID did not freaking help at all with that. I know I'm not doing it this year because I have too many places to go this year, too many other things to do, and I have got to make up for the last 3 years of not really writing. But maybe in 2024, I would like to do that again because that was an absolute blast. I thought. I loved Write Like a Pro. I thought it went really well. Did anybody here in the chat, did you guys come to East Peoria a few years ago for my Write Like the Pro conference? Yeah, I know that, Diana. I know that. I think it'll be a while. I do. I have my own thoughts on that. Yep. We had workshops, and East Peoria, Illinois. Where is East Peoria? East Peoria, Illinois. Bobby. God, I love you. You did too, Bobby. You were there. That's okay, Linda. That's okay. I think I would like to do it in 2024. Okay, I've got to write some books first. I've got to make up some lost income. The one-line one. Oh no, we did this in person, Angie. We would do it in person, not online, in 2024. And we hold it in East Peoria, Illinois, at the Embassy Suites. If we move to Michigan next year, I might be able to go to one. I can do a bus ride there. Yeah, there you go. And it was a blast. We had guest authors come in and teach workshops. Allie Pleiter came down and she did a couple of workshops, like the Chunky Method and something else. Hallie Bridgman did a couple of workshops, one on newsletter building that was just absolutely phenomenal. Shannon Nemechek. My gosh, we had a lot of people there. A lot of people. It was just really, and it was just a conference. We didn't have any book signings, so you didn't have to, schlep 50 books halfway across the country or whatever. Didn't have to worry about that. It was, yeah, Scott Silveri. Yes. What do we call him? Captain America is what we called him. That's what we called Scott Silveri. Anyway, it was just a blast. And it was just authors or wannabe authors. People who haven't published yet. Newbie authors. It was just absolutely, I had so much fun. But oh man, was I tired. And then I made a mistake that first year. And I thought I was just sending out an invitation to a couple people to come to my house for dinner. I sent it out to every attendee. And so I had to rent the village hall for the actual supper. And Bobby and Tanya helped make pulled like barbecue beef or barbecue pork or something. And I had birthday cakes for the people who had birthdays. And then we all came back here to my house. And was that not just so much fun? Rena said that conference was super important to my desire to be an author. I'm so grateful because I would never have met authors that had become some of my best friends. Aww. I'm glad, Rena. I really am. Yeah, party at Susan's, news at 11. That's kind of what it was like. I mean, what do we have, like 80 people here? Thank God it was warm weather, and we did the barbecue weenies and you melted a bottle. I don't remember that. I thought we did like barbecue sandwiches, I thought. And what bottle did I melt? And how did I melt it? Peppermint spray saved the day at your house. Your backyard table is awesome. Thank you. I love our fire table. Oh, in the microwave? I did that? Why do I not remember this, Bobby? Gosh, my brain is just like... You have so many questions. Yeah, I've got questions. I might not have answers, Diana, but go ahead, ask them. Barbecue sauce in the microwave. Okay, I don't remember doing that, but if you say it happened, then I'm sure it did because my memory sucks. But it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. And I want to do it again. But it'll have to be in 2024. I've just got too much going on right now. And 2023 is almost over. So I'm going to have, yeah, plastic will melt in the microwave for sure. Soon I'm going to have a sign-up sheet via Google for people who would like to join us for a live Zoom meeting to discuss our goals for 2023. And we're going to do it that first week of January. And I will post a link in my videos, and there's a little community section here where I can leave messages. But I think that would be fun to just, and it's okay if you don't meet your goals, but it's not okay if you don't set some goals, right? I know plenty of people have said that ADHD ruined their lives, right? And someone was telling me about this TED Talk. And the point this guy made was the people whose lives were ruined by ADHD were people who didn't set any deadlines because we're procrastinators. Oh, I'm a horrible procrastinator, right? I'm just horrible. Or I'm the queen of it. Whatever, however you want to say it. I'm the queen of procrastination. But when I put a book up for pre-order, it's amazing how inspired you can be to hurry up and write. So I'm going to have a pre-order up very soon for Orabellis. So, and a couple other books. You know, I am too, Diana. My husband says he's going to have a t-shirt made for me that says, USA Today bestselling author, storyteller, cheeky wench, Susan Tisdale, missing deadlines since 2012. I am the queen of chesticles, baby. You betcha. But, as far as keeping a deadline, if there's no consequences, real consequences, like for me, if I put a book up for a pre-order at Amazon and I miss the cutoff date, I lose pre-order privileges for a year. That's a big freaking deal. That's a huge consequence, right? So if a deadline is really serious, you've got to have a really serious consequence, and it's up to you what that consequence is, where you don't meet that deadline. But I hear you, sister. The last 3 years, I have just been struggling. Rita Moore, send me a message on Facebook, and I will, well, I'm just going to say it here, Catherine Lynn Davis. She's on Facebook. She's a New York Times bestselling author. I love her to the moon and back, and I cannot write with anybody else. So if you need a developmental editor, reach out to Catherine Lynn Davis. If you need a content editor, which is someone who's going to make sure that, the book flows and that, everything makes sense, and that, like in chapter 1, your hero had green eyes, but in chapter 7, they're suddenly brown. And in one chapter, the horse was gelding, in another chapter, it was a stud. Things like that. Someone who will help you, uh, with all types of things, a final proofer, then reach out to my daughter, Emily, via Facebook through, what's it called? Perfect Pages Final Proofing Services. I'll just put her email in here. She won't care. It's perfectpagesfps@gmail. Tell her I sent you, and tell her what you need, and she will be more than happy to help you. But if you need a good developmental editor, you've got to reach out to Catherine Lynn Davis, and she does have some openings. But my stuff comes first. That's what I tell her. But Catherine, my stuff comes first. Deadline, honey. Shit. I've actually had that conversation with her before. Thank you. Catherine passed on me and nearly broke me spiritually. Oh, Rena, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, she's had a few surgeries, so that could be why. I don't know what, because we don't talk about that. But you can also reach out to Emily at Perfect Pages and see if she would be interested in being a line editor for you. So I know there's a couple of genres that Emily won't do for personal reasons, and no, they're not religious. Yeah, I won't even go into it any farther than that, but she's awesome. So, but I am going to, I have a bad habit of going one direction, then out of nowhere, I'm making a different direction. And when I go to edit, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Where'd that come from? As if my brain had a major detour. Yeah, that happens. That's why we plot. That's why we plot. And we keep our plot board, or our board of insanity, up on the wall in front of us. So, yeah, so that we can stay on target. But I do need to run a couple of minutes early tonight. I love you. I love you all. Linda says, I love my editor. She actually edits instead of rewriting. Well, Linda, if she's open to sharing that information, please come back in and leave it in the comment section, which will be down below after we're done live. If she will allow it, get her permission first. But anyway, I need to run because I still have stuff to do. As it's been a long day. And, oh, I enjoyed this, Amy. I really, truly did. And I just hope everybody has, Shelly Peeler. Okay. Well, you really don't need to know all the thing that Scrivener does, Rena, just my personal opinion. I have a video here on my YouTube channel where we go through Scrivener, and there's timestamps and everything. So anyway, I love you all. Everybody have a great weekend. May you find your muse. May your muse sing to you sweetly. May you find all the beautiful words. May your chesticles stay perky. And may you just have an absolutely fabulous week. And I will see you all on Wednesday night. Anyway, love you all. Bye.